Another Heartland episode came out this week, and I realized it's been a while since I cried this hard watching a TV series. Episode 2, titled Taking the Reins, included a massive loss for the family while also having funny scenes, especially as Amy went on a date with Edwin. I will talk about all of this. Let's start with Amy's love life. Edwin came to ask for Amy's help because his horse, Brady, wasn't accepting other riders to do show jumping. While Amy worked on the horse to figure out a new path, Edwin's intentions became more apparent to anyone except Amy. Edwin wanted to hang out with Amy alone, but she kept bringing other people, clueless about what was happening. Edwin first prepared a quick date with muffins and coffee, but Amy was there with Jack, much to Edwin's disappointment. Then he even asked her out to dinner, but Amy brought Lindy. Apparently, she thought it would be like a playdate with Edwin's daughter Rebecca and Lindy. But while Amy wore regular clothes, Edwin looked all fancy with a white shirt. Honestly, I felt terrible for him. Towards the end, while they were trying to get Brady used to being around water, they had a funny water fight, and we even saw Edwin topless, which is quite rare for Heartland. In the end, Amy asked Edwin to clarify if their next date was supposed to be just them or with their daughters, so she left the door open for him in a way. This meant Amy wanted to continue going on dates with him. I guess we'll see their journey continue in later episodes. Let me also talk about the loss the family had to endure this week. Lou lost the election, but this is not the loss I'm worried about. I'll go into that in a minute, but the main storyline that made me cry was about Remy, the family's dog. At the beginning of the episode, Remy wasn't eating dog food, and Lindy was trying to cook chicken for her. Then she was nowhere to be found. Katie and Logan looked for the dog but could not find her. It was then Amy's turn to look at Remy's favorite places to hang out. Amy found the dog lying on the ground, giving her last breaths. Honestly, this was as emotional as it could get. I bawled my eyes out. This scene was especially heartbreaking because the real Remy we have been seeing on the show was Amber and Sean's dog. But in April, Amber released a newsletter stating Remy had passed away. So the dog that we saw in season 17 was the new Remy. I guess they did not want to continue with her and wanted to give a memorable ending to her in the show as well. The memorial scene was quite beautiful. Moving on to the other loss, I should say I wasn't surprised to see the election results, although it seems the great majority of you thought Lou would be the winner. She was behind at the polls, and I figured a loss was coming, though I didn't expect it would only be by 12 votes. That was brutal. Nevertheless, I admire how Lou took the defeat like a champ and passed the torch on to Rick. I was especially impressed by Tim's support of Lou throughout the episode. He came a long way as a father. This episode was a great example. He was there for Lou every step of the way, but I was surprised not to see Peter or Georgie. I figured Lou's husband or oldest daughter would be there for her during the most important night of her career. We didn't even see a phone call, which was weird. The other storylines in the episode were not that important for me. Logan worked on a client horse all by himself. Although struggling initially, he solved the horse's problem by the end of the episode. On the other hand, Katie was trying out ideas for a story writing contest. It looks like she is leaning more into her writing abilities, and we won't really see her with a career related to animals. That's okay, I guess. Not everyone has to be a great writer. Pun intended. That's all I can say about episode 2. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode, as it was pretty emotional. I cannot wait to see the remaining 8 episodes. What about you? Did you like the second episode of season 17? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to next season for more videos like this. See you soon.